Hey guys, my name's Kaylee. A few things about me is that I am 19 and I currently double major at BBC. I take psychology and I also take social and behavioral science. I will be completing both of these degrees for transfer this June, and then I will be transferring to Cal State San Bernardino, where I hope to pursue a career in human resources. I also hope to minor in maybe counseling, but I'm not sure yet and I have to see when I get there. For starter questions, some of my favorite movies are Harry Potter and Sucker Punch. I'm the biggest nerd for Harry Potter, and if you know me, everybody knows that. I also like Sucker Punch mainly because I don't understand the movie, and I like that it's up to your own personal interpretation. So if you understand the movie, then let me know because I'd love to understand it, but I also love the art style and just the plot itself. I think it's a really pretty movie. As for idols, my favorite idols would have to be my parents. My parents had me at a very young age. I mean, not that young, but they didn't have a lot, so they kind of had to work their way up. And so I would want to have their work ethic, when I pursue my career. As for favorite people, that would be my siblings and my boyfriend. I have a younger sibling that's about 1.5 years, and I have an older sibling that's 16, and we are very close. I don't really have a lot of extended family, so it's just kind of always been us. My boyfriend and I are very close. He's probably my bestest friend besides my siblings and my parents, of course. So a big shout out to him for always being there. Okay, so next question. As for favorite TV shows, my two favorites would probably be Umbrella Academy and Attack on Titan. I'm not sure if Attack on Titan counts. I mean, it's an anime, so technically it's a TV show, so I'm gonna count it. Umbrella Academy, I really love this plot line. I really like the story, so if you ever want to check that out, I would if you're kind of into nerdy things. I love Attack on Titan. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. That probably has to be one of my favorite shows. Some of my hobbies include, I used to do circus arts for about 7 years. I actually did that at my high school. I actually stopped doing it once I graduated high school because it was an art that was only up here, so I'd have to go somewhere like 2 or 3 hours away to go do it, and it was just too much of a hassle to do. But I used to love that, and if you don't know what that is kind of like stuff that Circus du Soleil people do, like the ribbon climbing, the contortion, the ground arts. I used to do all of that. It was my absolute favorite hobby, but sadly I kind of retired from it for now. However, my hobbies now would probably be playing video games. I love video games. I loved it ever since a kid. I'm not the best, but I love them. I also built my own PC, and I have a lot of people I play with, so whenever I have free time, that's what I'm doing. It's kind of my biggest motivator to get homework done. I think another hobby I have is I actually like to go walking a lot. I know it's not like super big, but I really like to just get out and get some fresh air. Yeah, I really just like to walk and talk with people, I guess. Okay. Last question. Sorry, I'm reading. Last question. Okay, a story from my education or my family. So, I don't know if this is really a story, but I guess it could be. I actually have a story from my education. I guess my story would be about my major. So, the reason I chose my major is because I actually suffer from anxiety. If you can't already tell by this video, I'm all over the place. When I was younger and going up through like middle school and high school, I used to visit counselors all the time, but I felt that the counselors I visited never understood what anxiety was really like. So it was hard for me to just tell them like, hey, I'm having a panic attack, or this is what I'm feeling these type of ways. They'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I get it, but then they don't elaborate on it. Like they never helped me is what I'm trying to get at. So once senior year came around, I was very unsure of my major. I didn't know what to do, and I was like, well, how could I help people who didn't help me, I guess? So I was like, okay, I really like thinking about the way people think, and I want to just be able to help somebody like me. So that kind of pushed me in the career of psychology. There's a lot of different paths I wanted to take. I did want to take classes to be like a mental health counselor or like a school counselor, something simple, but I knew that I was going to get too attached to people, so I would never want something to happen to them. So I decided to change my course and do the industrial side of psychology because I could still help people, but I wouldn't be so hurt if something happened to them. So I guess that's just a story from my education. I hope that gives you a little more insight about me. But I'm glad to work with everybody in this class, and I wish everybody good luck.